What's going on, guys? My name's Nixdale,
It's your boy Rubino, dog.
and today we're doing a movie review for MFKZ.
I'm Angelino. Welcome to my f***ed up city. I was born here, and I'll probably die here, too. What the
Contact. You know, we're not selling ice cream, bro. Just go.
Really can't say the name of this title well, you might be able to, but I think we'll get something wrong with YouTube if we do that. MFKZ is a...
Anime/French cartoon.
It's a it's a collaboration effort between Japanese animation studio, Ankama Animations, and French Studio 4 degrees C, or 4 degrees Celsius, or whatever it is. I can't remember the whole thing. It's 4 degrees C. It's based off a comic book by Titan Comics, and it follows a guy named Angelino, who's this really short, pitch black thing.
Yeah.
This is a world full of human beings. Well, and we eventually find out something else, an alien race who's just as human beings, but they're normal-looking human beings. Well, normal in the sense of being a cartoon animation thing, but they're normal human beings. And for some reason, the main three characters of this movie are not human-looking. Like we have Angelino, who's the main character. He's the focal point of the movie. He's the whole reason this movie exists. Or he goes by Lino to his friends, short for Angelino. He's literally about maybe 3 foot tall, black skin, like not just like pitch black skin, bald head, shiny. I think it's shiny. It doesn't have hair. Very big bug eyes. Of course, I'll put a picture of him up here as we're doing it. And just his life trying to live in a place called the DMC, or Dark Meat City, which is supposed to be a dystopian style version of American LA, Los Angeles, it looks like to me. They have like a bunch of gang issues going on there. Just keep your head low, don't look at anyone, try to stay alive type of mentality going on here. He lives in a house or a dilapidated apartment / hotel complex.
It's an apartment.
It's an apartment? With his friend Vince. I don't think he has short friend. I think it's Vince. Yeah. Maybe Vinny, but Vince. And he is a guy who, the rest of his skin is pure white. Or like grayish white, like a skeleton?
Yeah, he's more like a skeleton.
But
like a fire skeleton.
Well, his head is like shaped like a skull, and he has like fire on, like hair on top of his skull. Not like Ghost Rider covering everything, just on top of his head. But the rest of his skin, like his body, he spent the last half of the movie with his shirt off for whatever reason, and they're all they're the same height, about 3 foot tall. His friend is Vince, but his actual skin is like he's not like a skeleton. You take his shirt off, you can see he has like chest and all that stuff, and he looks like he has skin on. But for some reason, his head is a skull. Yeah. In the movie, I never read the comics, of course. I don't think either of us have. We didn't heard about it until the movie came out. We don't know what he is. They never explains what he is, or his friend Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny. Yeah, Vinny. No, it's Vinny. No, it's the little cat.
This friend is a little cat guy, and I can't find it for the life of me on this list here. The list is really strange and not everywhere. And he's a little cat creature for some reason who lives in a very GTA-style rundown trailer on the top of a hill, surrounded by other dilapidated houses and trailers as well.
And in a worse neighborhood.
Worse neighborhood than they live in. And he's just very unbelievably grating and annoying. I don't know what he is. He has a pig nose, his braces on, he's about 2 feet tall, he's even shorter than the other two are. Yeah. And for some reason, everyone's okay with them. They look weird and ugly, according to everyone else, but all the humans just pass them by like it's perfectly natural for these people to exist. And we don't see anything else like them anywhere else. Yeah. We don't see a race of skeleton men. We don't see a race of cat men walking around. It's just them and then normal-looking human beings walking around the city. What do you think of this overall?
Overall, I mean, the storyline was really kind of hard. I mean, not hard to follow. But it just, the way they told the story was kind of like very bland. The only thing that kept me watching it was the action itself, the animation, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The animation and the action. Nothing else really. And you really don't get a lot of information on Vince. You don't really get information on Vince. The
he has a Z, Vince.
Vince. You don't get information on Vinny. I think his name is Vinny. I think that's his name, Vinny.
Vinny, something like that.
Vinny,
I think you're right as well.
The little cat. You don't get information on him. You get more information, of course, on Angelino. Yeah, you get information on him. But
eventually, it leads up to the whole movie. At first, he starts off, he has an accident. Then he begins seeing things, has a massive severe headaches. Yeah. And then these men in black come out of nowhere and start tailing him, trying to kill him or whatever. They're shooting at him. A power's awakening inside of Lino. Yeah. Angelino Lino. And then it just gets worse and worse. They're coming after him harder. He has to escape. He's on the run. He's now considering criminals.
He starts finding out who he is, why they're after him, and it was just, but it took a long time for them to finally get to that. And then he also meets this girl named Luna. Is it Looney, right?
Luna.
He meets a girl named Luna. Apparently,
she's actually the whole start of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was distracted looking at her, not knowing what was going on. He was on a scooter delivering pizza, which is his day job, and he gets into an accident. He hits a truck or something. He doesn't show what happened exactly. All you know is that he got messed up from the accident. Yeah. Apparently, this girl was also part of the whole thing as well. She was tailing him, whatever, and trying to awaken him or whatever else. But he was part of this whole thing. The whole thing is, this is an alien invasion movie. Yeah. These aliens, known as the Macho, I don't know why they call them Macho. Yeah. These like slug-like tentacle beasts, whatever, who can masquerade as humans, are invading, and they're trying to cause pollution and whatever else.
They're pretty much trying to take over the world. They already had throughout the movie. They had already put different aliens in different states and countries and all this stuff. So it was, and like I said, it got interesting around the end. But I mean, like I said, for me,
the ending was actually anticlimactic. We don't give too much more.
Well, it seems like it seems like a YouTube TV show to me. That's how the way I was watching it. That's how I felt it could have been. Like, I don't know, putting this in theaters. Maybe in the future, as they get going. But
overall, I wouldn't say it was a great movie. No. It was enjoyable and very unique and interesting movie to follow. Like Robina said, the way they told the story was interesting. Like we followed the point of Lino. As he was learning things, we learned it. It wasn't a thing where we go back in time and watch the villains and their plots. So we know what's happening, and he's walking into a trap. Yeah. We've got everything from Lino's point of view or following Lino around. So when he gets captured, then we know what's going on. When this happens, we only know what's happening because the bad guys explain to Lino after he's been captured. We're hanging out with Lino in his apartment complex. He looks outside and sees police busting on his door. We don't know why. Yeah. All of a sudden, there, and then he goes crazy, and it's weird.
Every time he gets into like a situation where he's stressed out, his heart starts to pump like
literally burns.
Literally burns. Nights or something. He's doing some crazy like Jet Li, Bruce Lee, like it was crazy.
Now this is, even though it's a Japanese French style animation cartoon amalgamation thing. Mm-hmm. It had Japanese cartoon elements, but at the same time, it is not. It is not meant for kids, most definitely. Lots of language, lots of nudity, or some nudity, but
there was only one part of nudity in it.
One or two parts. Lots of language, lots of blood and violence and gore, a lot of people being shot. It's really bad for all that stuff. Well, I mean, which made it a little more enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be bad. I think that's what it was. That was the point. Because there was a couple times that they would say, "Who is this guy?" Like they'll have little things popped up here and there, and I'm just like,
that's what he was talking about. It felt like the transitions, different episodes of the movie, or if they were to break it up into episodic parts and put it on YouTube or having a series on TV or whatever else, they had little cards come up over what was happening. And it felt like the start of a new episode, or like, who are these strange men in black, or what's going on in this movie? No one fucking knows. It's literally said that.
That really made me go, "Oh my gosh, what are we watching?" Like literally when I saw that, like,
but that added to the interesting elements of it, though. It was like, what the hell?
It didn't really help.
It knows what type of movie it is. That was the funny thing, I thought.
But it didn't really help the movie. It could have been better though. But like I said, it's based off a comic, so
a recent comic.
A recent comic. So I'm pretty sure you get more details into it.
Anyway, this movie I thought was interesting. I really enjoyed it, and it left it open for a part 2 or a sequel if they wanted to do it. The bad guys aren't gone. They're just defeated in this final battle, but they're not gone. They're coming back, and there is. If you watch it in theaters, if you have the opportunity to, like we did, wait till after the credits, because after credits saying the making of MFKZ.
Yes.
By the French and Japanese collaboration efforts, and it shows them how they did it, how they weren't on board at first because the characters were so strange. They had to research into American gang culture and all that stuff.
African gang culture.
There's also Mexican gang culture.
Yeah, Mexican gang culture too. They were trying to say it's American culture, like it's Just say it's African Mexican gang culture.
The gang culture of the LA area.
Yeah, like they were trying to make it like it's American culture. No, it's LA.
Well, the movie was based in LA, so the roots of the area.
Yeah, but they were trying to be like, no, we don't want to say African American. It's okay to say that. It's based off that. The whole movie was based
Speaking
off
of that,
LA.
The main leader of the, I guess, African American or African gang, which was the grapes and the limes that are purple and green, by the way, which I don't know, that's funny, is Shakespeare. He quotes Shakespeare quotes. The man makes it sound really intelligent and all that. And
he's a badass. It seemed like all the gang, like as soon as they met Lino, like as soon as they met him, it's like they were like I wouldn't say protecting him. But there were a couple times where they were about to beat him up, but then all of a sudden the Men in Black come and start shooting. Like,
because the Men in Black are stupid enough to show up.
Yeah,
they would have done the job for him if they hadn't shown up. He would have been dead. And they show up and they use attraction. They start the gang war because both the gangs apparently get together to fight off the Men in Black and the police force who are after Lino. And so Lino had to escape, and that just caused a whole riot, which happens all through the DMC. But anyway, overall, like I said, I thought it was an interesting movie. Not a great movie, a decent movie, an interesting movie.
It was, like I said, I'm still like kind of in the middle with. No, I'm not in the middle no more with it. It was. Yeah, I'm in the middle with it. I'm gonna say I'm not like I was excited to watch it, but after watching it, I was a little disappointed. At the same time, I was like, I was hoping for more, but at the same time, it's a comic, so I could tolerate it. I wasn't like enjoying myself that much. I stayed up for it. I wasn't like falling asleep going. It was more of like, what is going on? Like I'm still trying to figure out the two other characters. Like how are they?
I don't think that was their point. You don't want to. You don't know, but you don't need to know about it. I want to know more about Vince as well. Yeah. Because apparently when he was starting to die, his head was turning back into a skull, like it was gonna pop off as a skeleton, but he wasn't. So it was maybe he's like the kid of, I don't know, Ghost Rider. I don't know. That's the aspect. Maybe the aspects of Ghost Rider said, let's make it to a little 3 foot tall dude who's scared of everything.
Pretty much.
That's what he felt like. Anyway, not much more to say about this. Go check it out the theaters if you get the opportunity. It's a fun ride, not very memorable, but it'll be fun. It's a fun experience to watch in theaters.
Me personally, I wouldn't go watch it in theaters.
So thank you all for watching this episode today. If you're watching this on my channel, go check out Rubino's channel. Link down in the description below. If you're watching this on Rubino's channel, please go check out my channel. Also linked in his description below, I hope.
And also check out Fear by Gaming. We do games on there, VRs, game reactions, and so forth. And anything gaming is on there, and we have fun over there. So.
Alright, so I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. Hope to see you on the next video, movie review, or trailer reaction. We do. Bye.
Peace out.